Fortnite's Winterfest update is officially in the staging servers and set to be released this upcoming Tuesday on December 17th. And the best part is the Winterfest cabin is guaranteed going to be a part of this year's event, meaning presents, daily free rewards, and skins will be returning. We have a full showcase of all of this year's Winterfest rewards, free skins, and presents that you guys can open, including a secret V-Buck reward you don't want to miss. And if you guys want to be gifted any of the new Christmas skins dropping into Fortnite shop, all you have to do is drop a like, make sure you are subscribed to the channel with notifications turned on, and leave your epic usernames down in the comments below. And a big shout out to everyone using code NRPH in the item shop. You guys are legends, so thank you so much. And before we show you guys how to unlock the secret V-Buck present in this year's Winterfest event, I quickly wanted to showcase all of the new Winterfest cabin presents that you guys can open daily and unlock a part of this update, starting with the first present, which is the Naughty or Nice spray emoticon, which is pretty simple and basic. For our second present, it is the Soft Service Boots, which is our first time ever Fortnite's giving us the new Kicks cosmetic as a free item, which is pretty interesting. And for the third present, it is the Snow Blower emote, the first free emote of this year's event. And interestingly enough, if you guys were playing Fortnite back in Winterfest 2023, you would know that this emote was added to the files back in last year, but for some reason never got released. So Fortnite obviously ended up saving it for this year, which it is a pretty cool emote, so we can't be too upset. For the fourth free present, it is the Chiller Grenade Spray emoticon, which is pretty funny because there is a new grenade item that we are going to be covering later in the video, along with some upcoming Winterfest mythics, so make sure you guys stay tuned. And for the fifth Winterfest cabin present, it is the Snowman Bird music pack, which interestingly enough was already added to Fortnite's files, so here's a little snippet of what that music pack will sound like. Now for the sixth present, it is the Tree Key Spray emoticon, which was the first Winterfest present added to the files at the start of Chapter 6, so we've known about this one for a while, but this one's exciting because it also reveals our next present and our first free skin of this year's Winterfest event, and that is our boy, Tree, which has a lot of lore behind him because Fortnite players have been seeing this guy ever since 3 years ago when he was added to the skin survey, and back in Winterfest 2022, Tree was also framed and used as a prop in the background in the cabin, which is pretty cool that Fortnite foreshadowed one of the free rewards for this year's event over 2 years ago, and we're just now realizing. And for our eighth Winterfest present, and also the second free skin, a part of this year's event, it is the Gingerbread Assault Trooper, which is one of the highest rated skin survey skins from the Fortnite community's feedback, and it was also added over 3 years ago, back when Tree was added, so it'd make a lot of sense if Fortnite decided to release both of these skins at the same time for this year's event. And as a bonus, it was also confirmed by data miners that Christmas Snoop Dogg will be coming as a new Icon series collaboration. It's currently codenamed Snoop on the Stoop in Fortnite's files, which is also the product that Snoop Dogg sells in person that you guys can go and buy. I was actually just shopping at Walmart and I saw one of these, so I'm guessing that his new Christmas skin will be based off of this elf version that he already sells. And our second collaboration confirmed for Winterfest this year is actually between Fortnite and Shaq, which is pretty interesting considering Shaq has already been in Fortnite, but it was a pretty small collab in the past. He is returning and most likely will have a new Christmas skin where he is dressed as Santa. As data miners found, some of the upcoming Winterfest quest dialogue reads saying, "Do you know anything about all of this sporting equipment showing up? I donated it because it's what I was taught. I want to make people smile." So it appears like Shaq will be playing the role of Santa and donating and giving all the presents and free stuff, a part of this year's winter event. We also have a third collaboration that is now possible thanks to Fortnite's item shop that came out yesterday, with the Travis Scott Out West emote making a return for the first time in multiple years, and it's actually the first Travis Scott themed cosmetic to come out ever since the huge controversies in 2019, so it has been many years since we've seen the skin and cosmetics return. Now with this coming back into the shop, that opens up the possibility for the rest of the cosmetics and Travis Scott's skin himself actually returning, and I think it would be amazing if Fortnite decided to return it with a new twist for a Christmas and Winterfest theme where Travis Scott comes back, and similar to how they have Snoop Dogg and Shaq already a part of this year's event, they can give them a Winterfest theme and bring back along with the OG cosmetics for everyone to buy in the shop, which would be amazing, especially considering we saw a Travis Scott cameo during the end of Chapter 5's live event where he did perform with Ice Spice. That could have been Fortnite's way of foreshadowing that his cosmetics and skins were returning all along. So let me know what you guys think. That is just a theory, but it would be amazing if he returned and was a part of this year's Winterfest Winterfest event. Also, make sure to add us on Snapchat for more giveaways, daily news, and special item shop gifting. And real quick, before we showcase the secret free V-Bucks present, we have a lot of information about this year's Winterfest mythic bosses, weapons, and items, which is something we've never seen them do before in any prior event. For starters, it was confirmed that we are getting a new Ice Skates mobility item in this Winterfest update that will have a durability bar and a cooldown, meaning there will be some type of special effect you can do to probably pick up speed and momentum using this new mobility item. It was also found at the start of Chapter 6 that Todoroki's Ice Wall from the My Hero Academia collaboration was also getting revamped and updated, which would make perfect for a new Winterfest mythic ability, as the ability itself is literally themed around ice, so obviously they could rework it and make it less collaboration based and more holiday themed, which would be really cool, because like I said, we've never actually seen a Winterfest mythic before. On top of that, we have a new grenade known as Blizzard Grenades, but it was confirmed by data miners that this is just an updated and slightly revamped version of the Chiller Grenades that we've seen previously in almost every other Winterfest event in the past, but it will be slightly updated and most likely a better version, which is exciting. And along with that, we have Snowy Floppers returning into the loot pool that you guys can find in Fish, along with Giant Presents returning, which is very exciting, as that is a great way to find all of these new Winterfest mythics in the first place. And finally, the Peppermint consumables will also be returning in the loot pool for extra shield and health. And what's extra interesting is that data miners just found earlier today that a new NPC was added to the files, codenamed Pastel Glaze, and it is directly connected to this year's Wintervestigation NPC, which is the codename for the Winterfest event. And so far, here is what we know about this upcoming Pastel Glaze mythic boss and NPC. It will be spawning at Foxy Floodgate. As of now, data miners did confirm that this could change last minute, but that makes sense considering there is no NPC there already, and it was found that you can buy giant presents from them for gold, which is another way to find and get all of this new loot and items added in the Winterfest update in the first place, which is really good news. And there most likely will be one more NPC getting added as we get closer to the release of the Winterfest update itself. One NPC we do know that will be returning is our boy Sergeant Winters. He was added back to the files at the start of Chapter 6, and just like in prior Winterfest events, Sergeant Winters will be driving around on his truck, throwing giant presents and bonus loot to players. And if you guys want to be toxic, you can take him out, and he usually drops a pretty decent weapon. And diving into the free V-Buck present for this year's Winterfest event, it is actually a part of the ongoing Fortnite and FTC lawsuit that just came to an end, which is amazing timing for all of us, as it's literally dropping right when Winterfest is going live. And for those of you guys unaware, the FTC is a government agency that is around specifically to make sure consumers are not scammed by massive companies like Epic Games, who obviously makes a lot of money with Fortnite. And unfortunately for Epic, during 2017 to 2019, the FTC thought that they were using shady business practices to make more money out of the consumers, which is all of you guys and me who were playing Fortnite during that period. And in turn, over the last 2 years, there has been a huge lawsuit just finally ended, and the FTC is now sending out over $72 million to tons of Fortnite players who were either affected during this time period or just simply going on their website and applying. And as you guys can see, I will throw up as many screenshots as I was able to find over on Twitter and Reddit to confirm that this was legit, but FTC is officially sending out the refund, or the $72 million, as of last week, which, like I said, could be directly sent to you guys either on PayPal at your banks and directly changed to V-Bucks, or spend it on Fortnite or whatever you want to. And as you guys could see, it really just depends on what type of refund they're actually sending, but I have seen players reporting getting anywhere from $100 to $200 back, all the way up to $5,000, which is absolutely insane. And the reason I'm saying this is a new V-Buck present is because even if you guys were not a part of the original settlement back in 2017 or 18, and you did not apply back before the deadline, you can still apply by going to the FTC website and filling out all of your information. I literally just had someone fill it out last week, and they just got a refund of a few $100s just because they applied and put in their email information and signed into their Epic. So make sure you guys go and do this, as it's a great way to get a ton of free V-Bucks and bonus money for the holiday season, which you guys can either spend on presents or put back into Fortnite, get thousands of V-Bucks and buy all the new skins, and just basically be super rich in Fortnite. It really is up to you, but I just wanted to make sure all of you guys were aware of this great opportunity to get a ton of free money back, as $72 million is a lot. So there is definitely a good bit of money to go around for everyone, even if it's just a few hundred. You could do do a lot with that. But with all that being said, that's all I got for you guys in today's video. Let me know down in the comments of all the upcoming Winterfest presents, free skins, rewards, and of course, a great way to make a few hundred V-Bucks for free. Let me know what you guys are most excited for in this year's Winterfest 2024 event and update.